Alright, what's happening, y'all? Okay, we are back. This is video 2.6, graphing inequalities. Now, when we graph inequalities, we're going to treat it just like graphing lines. So we're going to want it in slope-intercept form. Here, fortunately, y equals mx plus b still, but instead of equals, we have a less than or equal sign. Alright, again, we're going to treat it the same way. So my b value is positive 7. And then from there, I'm going to apply my slope of 3. So I'm going to go up 3 over 1, rise over run. And to make my line more accurate, I'm going to go down 3 over 1. Down 3 to the left 1. Down 3 to the left 1. So on and so forth. And I'm allowed to do that because remember, negative 3 over negative 1 is the same slope. Now, pay attention here. We're looking at our inequality sign less than or equal to. Because it's less than or equal to, I'm going to do a solid line. Kind of like when we're graphing on a number line. Alright, we do a solid dot because that solution is included. So everything on this line will actually satisfy this inequality. Now, because it's less than or equal to also, we're going to shade below the line. The reason we're shading below the line is because any point that falls in this quadrant, okay, any x and y value will make this statement true. Anything less than or equal to that line. So if we substitute in any 2 points, let's just pick one. Let's pick an easy one. 0, 2. So my y is 2, so is 2 less than or equal to 3 times 0 plus 7? Sure is. 2 is less than or equal to 7. And that will occur, that'll check out for any point in this shaded area. Alright, so that's the significance of that. Let's go over here and try this one. Now, this one can be graphed two ways. Because it's in a sense in standard form, right? We have ax plus by equal to c. Okay. But in this case, it's greater than. My c value is 30. Okay. We can graph using intercepts, or you can graph using slope-intercept form. You could solve for y and graph it that way also. I'm just going to use intercepts to give us a different look than what we did in the first one. Alright, so remember, we can cover our y value.
Daniel Turner, please
announcement.
To student services.
I'm not going to bother pausing because it's after school. It's only going to take a minute. So then we have 3x greater than 30 divide by 3. So x, I'm just going to substitute in the equal sign here. So x is equal to 10. So 10 comma 0 is one of my coordinates. Then we're going to cover, to find my y-intercept, we're going to cover the x. So I have 5y equal to 30, divide by 5, and y is 6. So I have 0 comma 6. So there's my other point. Now, looking at this inequality, we have a greater than sign. Alright? So we have a greater than sign. So let's draw my line. Now notice, what's different from this line? I made a dashed or a dotted line. Now the reason for that is because it's just greater than or less than. It is not equal to. So therefore, any solution on that line would not be included. So for instance, if I chose this coordinate, it would satisfy this inequality. It would be true. If I were to pick a coordinate on this line, like if I were to do 6, 0, it actually would not make this true. It would make it false. It would either be equal to or greater than 30. So that does not work. And we're talking about greater than, so we're going to shade above. Again, you can always check. Anything above this line will check out. If it doesn't, you made a mistake somewhere. So you'll always take the time to check your solution. Alright, so let's kind of summarize that. So for less than and greater than, we used a dotted boundary line. And for less than or equal to or greater than and equal to, we used a solid boundary line. Alright, so don't forget that. Now, again, if you're not sure which way to shade, test a point on the boundary line. All right. If it doesn't work, it'll tell you test above, test below. So please make a reminder that you can always test your solution. That's huge. Now for two more examples. Now these are two lines with a zero slope and an undefined slope. So y is greater than or equal to -4. Oh, wrong one. So y is -4, and we know y equals is a horizontal line. Alright, and I made it solid because we're equal to. Now I'm going to shade above because we're greater than or equal to, so everything shaded above. And these are really easy to test because think about it. Any value on the y-intercept, all right, is y greater than or equal to 8? Yeah, sure is. Anything below -4 wouldn't work. If it is exactly -4, it would work because it's equal to. Then we have number 5 here. X is less than 7. So we know X is a vertical line. And we're less than, oh, where's my mistake? That line is not equal to. Therefore, it is a dotted or dashed line. Again, if we would have made that mistake, we always take the time to test, and it wouldn't have been a problem, and we're focused on everything less than 7. So everything to the left of that line. All right, if we test on the line that would be equal to 7, it wouldn't work. If I test anything over here, -4 is less than 7. All right, that's it. Kept it about 7 minutes, so this is Pagan Yeezy signing off.